I'm Zachary, 28, and I've been sober for 4 years. So I started using at a young age, smoking weed and stuff around like 14, 15, and used to pop pills and stuff with a buddy of mine, and um, it just kind of took off from there. I've always been involved with like drug dealing and just using in general. Like a lot of my family has like substance abuse disorder, and so it kind of like took off from there and uh, turned into selling crack cocaine and then smoking crack, and then I got introduced to it by coming down off of crack doing dope. It helps, and that's where like pills and dope like really took off. Became like an everyday habit. When I wasn't on it, I was getting really sick, so I just did what I could to stay high all the time. Because I remember growing up, like my family would always tell me like I have an addictive personality because I've like lost my dad to drugs, like my dad's brothers, all my uncles and stuff, like they've been through the whole thing. And they would tell me the same thing, like stay away from like that side of life, like it'll take a hold of you and it'll take your soul away. And like once it got a hold of me, it did. Like it took me away. Like, and the lifestyle was like it attracted me, and like I don't know, I couldn't stay away from it. Like it surrounded me everywhere I went, and like if you have that like certain mentality, or like say like you go through trauma as a child and like life isn't so great, like you don't think life is that great, you know, you try to fix that in certain ways. So it's like deep down, like you just want to feel normal, you want life to be good, so you'll do what you can to fix that. And then the drugs like play a role, and like it it takes a hold of you and it does not let go. So when I was in rehab, um, they put me on a Suboxone taper, and once the taper was done, I was like really sick all over again because like taking drugs from a young age and then going to no drugs, it was like attached to like my whole body. So it definitely helped like just stay away from like using like street drugs and like doing whatever to get high, and I don't know. It definitely helped like focus on like regular life rather than focusing on like the other side of life, you know. There's been a lot of times for me where like I felt like alone, like there was no help, like I had like nowhere to go, like no food, like I just remember that old like mentality of like thinking like an animal, like survival, you know what I mean? Like you go into any store, you'd steal food, you'd go into somebody's house, you'd steal food, you'd steal whatever just to make it through. Like that hunger mentality is like it'll drive you crazy, and you shouldn't have to live like that. Like so, having like a team that's actually there for you definitely helps a lot. Like to be able to actually like pick up the phone and be able to call somebody and know that they're actually there for you and they're not going to judge you and like shun you away, and I don't know, just the whole like judgment free thing, I guess, really like helps. Like you have a team of actually like solid people there that'll do whatever they can for you. Like we're all great people and we all have the potential to be great people, but like when you play like the drug addiction part into it, that's like where things get all twisted. And if you want help to get out of a certain situation, then reach out and get that help. Because I knew there was a time where I didn't think there was a way out. I didn't think life could be good, or I didn't think there was another side of life. I just thought like that was life, that was it, and I was stuck in it. But like as soon as I kind of got introduced, like life can be better and it will get better, I kind of looked into it and like I stuck to it. Now here I am helping people that have the same like struggles that I do, but like I'm on the other side of the table now, and like they're still struggling going through it, but all I can do is like plant the seed for them. So I do construction and I get my own work and stuff on the side. Like outside of like my regular work, construction work job. So after that, I like go and do my own jobs and like actually save money and like put money aside, and I don't know, it feels good.